Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to show you something really special that I recently picked up for my collection. A Japanese Spice Orange Nintendo GameCube. I grabbed it off of eBay, and it even came bundled with 6 Japanese GameCube games, which I'll show you a little later in this video. In this video, I'll talk about why I went with the Japanese GameCube specifically, some of the benefits of collecting and playing on this console, and of course we'll take a look at the games that came with it. So if you're into imports, collecting, or just love seeing cool variations of classic consoles, stick around. So first off, why did I go with the Japanese GameCube? I already have a regular American version of the GameCube. Well, one big reason is variety. The GameCube library in Japan is slightly different from what we get in North America. There are exclusive titles, different art covers, and sometimes bonus content that never made it over here. Owning the Japanese console gives me a way to experience those games the way they were originally released. The second reason is aesthetics. Let's be real, the Spice Orange GameCube just looks awesome. We never got this color in North America, and it's one of those versions that really pops on a shelf. For collectors, sometimes the look and rarity of hardware is half the appeal. And the third reason? Price. While some Japanese exclusives can get pricey, a lot of Japanese GameCube games are way more affordable compared to the North American counterparts. By having a Japanese system, I can pick up those imports and play them directly without needing a modded system or a region bypass. Now let's talk about the benefits of owning one of these. Region exclusives. Japan got several quirky titles and unique releases that never left the region. If you want to play those, a Japanese system is the most straightforward way. Next, cheaper games. Just like the PS2 or Super Famicom, a lot of the Japanese GameCube games are more budget friendly. Even a big name like Resident Evil or certain Nintendo titles can be a lot more cheaper in Japan compared to here. Another good reason, unique design. Again, that Spice Orange shell and matching controller are collector candy. It's not just about function, it's about having something that stands out. Another big game changer, hardware quality. The GameCube in general is built like a tank, and the Japanese models are no exception. As long as you buy from a reliable seller, these systems often still run like new, which is impressive considering they're over 20 years old now. Now, it is worth pointing out that the Japanese GameCube only plays Japanese disc out of the box. It's not region free, so you'll need both a Japanese console and your North American one if you want to cover both libraries. For me, that's part of the fun. It gives me a reason to grow a dedicated import library. Now, since I picked mine up from eBay, I want to share a couple of quick tips if you're thinking about doing the same. First tip, check the seller's feedback. Go with sellers who have a proven history of selling Japanese consoles. High feedback scores are your friend. Look at photos carefully. Make sure the listing has pictures of the exact console, not just stocked image. Scratches, discoloration, or missing accessories are things to watch out for. Another good tip, bundles can save you money. My GameCube came with 6 games, which added instant value and gave me a great starting point for my Japanese library. One thing interesting to note is going to be the power supply. Japanese GameCubes are run off 100 volts, while North American is 120 volt. It usually works fine, but some collectors prefer using a step-down converter just to be safe. Or you can use a North American GameCube power supply since it's somewhat interchangeable. Me, myself, haven't had any issues with hooking mine directly into the wall using what came with it, and I think that you guys will probably be fine as well. Alright, let's talk about the games that came with this bundle. That first game is going to be Legend of Zelda: Four Swords. The next game that came with it was Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2. The third game that came with it was Mario Party 4. After that, I got Animal Crossing. And then I picked up Donkey Konga. And that last bundled game was just a baseball game. And it didn't come with the slipcover, but that's okay. So overall, picking up a Japanese Spice Orange GameCube has been a fantastic addition to my collection. Between the unique color, the affordable access to Japanese games, and the ability to explore exclusives we've never got here, it checks all the boxes for me as a collector. If you're thinking about importing a Japanese console, my advice is simple. do your homework on the seller, look for bundles to save some cash, and enjoy the process of building a new part of your collection. I'm curious, what's your favorite import console or handheld? I'll see you guys on the next one.